say we're like on 25. Like,
yeah, we're probably 25-ish. We're gonna give y'all 10 more.
They gotta be like deep though, cause
you want deep?
I think you're seriously like, I get to witness it from bird's eye view, but there are like inner workings. Like you're very systematic, and I feel like everything that has happened to this point, nothing has been traditional. Like, your career isn't traditional, your move wasn't traditional, our pasts aren't traditional, our marriage isn't traditional. Everything is so atypical that like we're almost pioneers in our own right because we have nothing to compare it to. And so what I will say you do really well is like, you do not let one thing damage your whole day. Like, if something horrible happens and our bubble gets popped, like, you swallow it and move on. And I'm like hurt the rest of the day. Like, not between us, I'm just saying there's been some things that have come along in our life that have ripped the rug. And like, I'm devastated for the longest. And like, I'm super appreciative that you're like, what? Like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, let's keep it moving. Like,
because I have a system. I mean, I have a system, and like she said, I mean, she's my wife. There is nothing that's going to break my system. Okay, we've had a lot of ups and downs. I had a lot of ups and downs with the extended family, and I continue to go because I know, like, if I ain't taking care of myself and doing what I need to do, I have nothing that I can do or figure out or help with anyway. So I have this system where mentally I have to be close to 100 as possible. And if I'm not there, I'm putting everything to the side until I can get, you know, to that point. You know, yeah, like you said, I mean, I think, again, that comes back to the support and that understanding, having that team. You got to have a team, you got to have a system, and that system has to involve accountability.
What I will say, because don't get this twisted, this is very yin and yang of us, because I honestly, like, the good that he brings to my life, like, I literally, the moment we met, was fire to his gasoline. Because like he said, he's very chill, and there are times he gets a little too relaxed, and I've always pushed you, and you pushed back. I'm not gonna lie, like, there's been times you've bucked a little bit, but I honestly think you handle positive pressure really well. Like, I have to give you props, because there were times that you could have just settled in a career, and there were times we could have just played it safe, and we went all in. And after making that first step, when you commit to something, you're all out, but you are not quick to commit. Right. Like, that's really the difference. And I'm not saying no, but like, I'll have an idea, like, Mike, we should da-da-da, and he's like, whoa, like, pump the brakes, you have to execute this the right way. Like, he's very, like, well thought out. He measures twice, cuts once, and that's something, like, I grew up being taught, but you live it. And so there wasn't any process of this becoming to this point that you didn't think about it 10 ways before you stepped into it. But I know, as his sidekick, once that step's taken, it's like all out. Like, nothing else is the focus. That's why sometimes when you aren't super focused on something, you get frantic, because you don't know how to not operate off the list.
Yeah, I can't do that. I gotta have a plan, a blueprint.
And that's what we're good at making too.
What?
Like, I think that's why we're so good at blueprinting out for people.
Oh yeah, because we do it every day. Yeah, that's like, just what we do. Like the little emoji guy. That's what we do, which is my favorite emoji.
I'm not gonna tell him what you call him.
That's my homie.
Gotcha.
No, but what else we got? Oh, I had one too that was a big one that I just added in. Podcasts. I stopped listening. You know, I don't listen to a lot of. The funny thing is, I love music, but when I'm in the car, I only listen to music when I'm taking a road trip. Road trip to me has got to be an hour or more. That's the only time I'm listening to music. And usually it's podcasts all the time. I'm listening to podcasts. Again, very little of them have to do with my industry. A lot of it is more just personal. Again, just taking care of me.
I think a lot of people have like a mobile office and you have like a mobile classroom, really.
Yeah.
And when the kids get in the car, they're like, ugh, turn your ass off.
Right.
Because they want to hear music.
Right. What else? What number is that, you think? 30?
We're getting close to 30.
We're getting close to 30. What else is another one that is huge?